Yo yo yo, we are again here with another review today, which will be about Lucknow Super Giants. So, how do you feel about the franchise as a whole, Dipan?
Uh, for LSG, they came. They're playing for the last three seasons, and they played well till Gigi was there. After Gigi left, they were not that good,
Yeah,
and the players they retained in this year's auction, I I have nothing to say, but it's not a good retention and an auction for them actually.
yeah. And whatever happened with KL Rahul last season on ground, it
Yeah,
was not very comforting to see as a cricket fan. Okay, you can be a franchisee, um, you can be a team like a national team, you can be a club, whatever you are not supposed to talk to a player on field like that. Okay, so
yeah,
that kind of hurted me, and they got rid of KL. And after the auction, when there was an interview with KL Rahul, sorry, with Rishabh Pant and Sanjeev Goenka, there he kind of badmouthed KL Rahul, right? Like
yeah,
indirectly, uh, so it was totally pointed towards that person, which I didn't like. So this is not a very good culture to have. Okay, many a teams had very down seasons. If you remember, first three seasons for KKR, for MI, later on, like Punjab always has a down season.
last 10 seasons for Punjab.
Yeah, so they do not do this kind of unprofessional things in sports.
Yeah,
Okay, so that is something which I feel is not good. A good, also not good as an environment as a whole, because if anything goes south, the situation inside the team can really go bad. What I
yeah.
feel from the outset. So let's discuss how this team is. Captain Rishabh Pant. I don't know, man, what to expect from him. He has never proved himself greatly as a captain yet. Like, I think he has some leadership ability, but the results are not there yet. Okay, and Justin Langer always lingers as a coach, but I don't know, man. I have not seen him like giving results like a Stephen Fleming or Gautam Gambhir or Ashish Nehra, something like that. So I'm doubtful about this captain and coach combination. Yes, they will have a different mindset. They will try to play positive cricket. Since Pant is there, Justin Langer always pushes for that. So the kind of LSG team we have seen previously, where they used to kind of be very slow in batting and all that, cautious.
Cautious with Rahul
Yes,
and Decock.
correct, that will not be there. And Decock is not a cautious player, but I
Mm.
think there was something in the mentality that made that happen. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think that will be out of the window this season, but let us see the team, how that team.
Also, the captaincy pressure doesn't get into Pant. He plays his natural game. Then, he can bring the best out of him in the batting.
See, man, whatever I feel, Rishabh Pant is such a personality, nothing can pressurize him. Captaincy doesn't bog him down, for sure. But will the Lucknow pitches help him play those kind of free flowing innings? I don't know. Let us see. So, if we talk about their batters, so they have Rishabh Pant, of course, highest paid cricketer in their team this year, and Aryan Joel. I read that particular person very highly. Okay, but he will not get a chance. But he is probably a backup for Rishabh Pant as an Indian wicketkeeper. And also, I think Rishabh Pant might not. Now he will keep. Nicholas Puran will be an outfield fielder, because Rishabh Pant has some injury related issues, right?
Yeah, he will keep.
Yeah, he will keep.
And
Eh,
Puran is a good fielder also.
yeah. Puran will be fielding and outfield. So David Miller, of course, they lacked a finisher, which they
Yeah,
kind of
he's
tried
a
to
very
solve.
good buy, David Miller.
Yeah, he has a lot of experience of IPL, can play spin really well, and I think that is,
He can win you games like two,
yeah.
three games, 4 games. Definitely, he will win
Yeah,
you.
he is a sure match winner, and also provides that left-handedness, which is also a good thing to have.
So they have a lot of left-handers in the squad.
Yeah,
Rishabh Pant,
in the
David Miller,
down
Nicholas.
order, if you have a left-hander in the squad, it helps a lot.
Yeah,
Most of the times, you will get left-handers at the top. if you see most of the teams, it's a very rare commodity actually. As a bowling team, it's very tough to bowl to a right and left combination at the death. Now they have Aiden Markram, who didn't have an out and out good season in IPL yet. Hope this is his time because he had a good SAT20. He is a good leadership quality also in the team to keep him around. Then Himmat Singh, a hitter, Britsky. There were a lot of talk about him. He probably scored a very fast 100 also and all, but he had a very poor, very poor SAT20 this time. Okay, in his favorable conditions, he was not at all good in the whole tournament. So he struggled. And Nicholas Puran, probably the best player in this team. What if you ask me?
Yeah.
I was seeing
Yeah.
somewhere like he played like 70 plus games, T20 games in last year, like scoring in 160, 170 strike rate, average in 40, 30 higher 30s, 40s. Okay, so if you are playing like,
I think Puran should bat up the order, like at number four, like
yeah,
in the,
he will surely bat at four.
not at number five, number
No,
six.
no, he will surely bat at four. That's why they have bought David Miller so that he can finish.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
Puran
comes
will get like 8 to 10 to 12 years most of the days. Overs, sorry, not years.
overs.
Sorry. So batting looks okay. Now all rounding, Mitchell Marsh, he has been declared fit to bowl, so he can bowl like 2 3 overs, like the same kind of role as Marcus Stoinis. He used to play in their team, but he had some injury concerns. But now he is fit. Also, I was seeing some practice videos. He was looking really sharp. Okay, so he will be playing for sure. Abdul Samad, he is a very surprising kind of a player. Always there are,
Pinch hitter. He's a pinch
no,
hitter
no,
actually.
there is
Like
always talk about him. Okay, he is always like he has that kind of potential and all, but never proves.
he will be a type of player more or less like a Ramandeep Singh in KKR. Like he will get 8, 10 balls, 5 balls, 6 balls
Yeah,
in every game.
role wise okay, but I don't know.
But he can fulfill. I have seen him in the last season with SRH also. Like in many games, like he can come and look
Yeah,
in the.
but most often than not, he cannot play those kind of innings. He
Yeah,
fails to deliver. That is the problem. He has a lot of potential, but he never reaches that up to that. Like his performance never reaches up to that. And they have bought Shahbaz Ahmad. Shahbaz Ahmad was initially a bowler like 3 4 years back.
yeah,
Now, if you see the SMAT, the Ranji, everywhere, his batting has improved a lot.
lot.
He's batting so well, but his bowling has degraded. Okay, so he will play that Krunal Pandya kind of a role
Role.
in this squad. I think he will come at 7, Abdullah at 8 when they are batting as a replacement. Will come to the 11. So they have some deep batting this time. Though I don't see Abdul Samad, Shahbaz Ahmad as good as a player like the other teams have, but still very handy. And there are some overs also. Yuvraj Chaudhary and Hangar Kakar was a very good entity. He he was groomed by MSD, but he is not
Like
up
he
to,
was to be the next Hardik Pandya. Everyone was saying like,
yeah, but he is not up to
but
the
I don't know
mark.
like why is he not like shining well that well. I saw him in the T20 World Cups, under 19 T20 World Cups
Under
that
19
time.
World Cup.
Yeah, under 19 World Cup. He was batting, hitting those sixes really well at number nine.
Yeah, but he has a lot of limitations, and also the problem with him is like he is primarily a bowling all rounder, but his bowling is not up to that mark. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is where he lacks. So he is a three-faceted player, but none of the facet you can give is 60, 70, or more than that
It may
marks.
take time
Yeah,
to
yeah, he is
groom him.
very young, like 22 now probably.
Yeah.
And they have Arshin Kulkarni, who actually impressed last season towards the end.
Yeah.
He might get some games, and they have Ayush Badoni. So Ayush Badoni, they have immense trust on him, and also he is playing so well for Delhi in domestic. He is a
Yeah.
Delhi
He's a
captain also.
captain. He's a captain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Delhi captain also, and I have seen quite a lot Delhi games, both in white ball and red ball cricket, and in all the games he looked so good. Even that particular emerging Asia Cup tournament that India played,
Yeah.
which they lost against Afghanistan, right? Um,
Afghanistan,
yeah,
yeah.
in that tournament, Ayush Baduni played extremely well. In at one point of time, he was the X factor player. If he was getting out, India was not playing well. That kind of a player. I think he might have a very good season this time.
He can have a stellar season. Like if
Yeah,
things go well and if the top order batting goes well and fine,
yeah,
he can have a very good season.
yes. He looks a
He has
small.
the potential.
Yeah, he looks a small customer, but he can hit the ball so
Yeah,
far. Now coming to the bowling, which was their strong point in on paper, but with current developments, it has become their weak
it's
point.
coming the weak point.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they have written Mayank Yadav and Mohsin Khan. I don't know, man. Both are talented, but both have severe injury concerns. Okay, if they are fit, they are they are actually going on well. They are really good bowlers, 8 bankable overs, but always they are injured. And this time, both of them are not available.
yeah.
And Mohsin Khan can even get ruled out. It's not declared yet, but they are already trying to find replacements for him and
Shardul.
Shardul Thakur or maybe some other player, depends on the
Yes,
agreement of the
Shardul was seen practicing in the nets in LSC jersey. So
woo woo woo
like
woo.
in the Shardul Thakur.
Oh, then so he is surely coming.
So I think like he will be a leg to leg replacement for Mohsin Khan.
If that happens, that will be good for LSG, because you get a batter there also.
Yeah.
And Shardul Thakur is very underrated in Lucknow pitches, where the ball swings in next first 4, 5, 6 overs, and
Yeah.
afterwards it gets slowed, and there he can bowl a lot of those kind of slowers and all.
Forward balls, knuckle balls, and all.
Yeah,
He
he
was a
can.
very good knuckle ball, Shardul Thakur. So
Yeah,
that can come into help in those Lucknow pitches.
yes, Shardul Thakur can be an X factor player for them. Okay, and he adds a lot of flexibility in the batting as well.
Batting.
Okay. So so probably Mohsin Khan will get replaced. Ravi Bishnoi, yeah, I rate him quite highly. He is a good spinner.
Wicket
Mayank,
taking bowler also.
wicket taking bowler. Mayank Yadav is he's surely not playing at least at the start. Avesh Khan is also injured, man. They have bought him for such a big amount. He's
Yeah.
injured. So now the thing is probably Akashdeep needs to play.
Akashdeep will be getting matches.
Akashdeep will be getting matches, but in the for the first match, Akashdeep is also injured.
That is very bad then.
Okay, so basically, I have to start with Avesh Khan, Akashdeep, Mayank Yadav, and Mohsin Khan all are injured. So
All the
now,
four pitches.
yes, so now they have to start with probably somebody like Shamar. Okay, and
So if that be the case, then they need to drop Mitchell Marsh and get in Shamar
no, no,
Joseph
Mitchell
or
Marsh will play. In that case, they might drop Aiden Markram.
Aiden Markham. Yeah.
Yeah. So see, three foreigners are sure in this team if they are fit. David Miller, Nicholas Puran, and Mitchell Marsh. Okay.
Mitchell Marsh.
And the fourth one can be replaceable. Like they can
Yeah,
tweak
they need to
there.
drop Aiden Markham and get in Shamar Joseph.
Yeah, Shama Joseph also brings a lot of pace. So they have surely invested on pace, express pace.
Yes, please.
145 plus. Avesh Khan, Mohsin Khan, Mayank Yadav. Mohsin Khan's pace dropped in the recent times. Akashdeep can also bowl like quite 130, like higher 130s and early 140s. So basically, it might happen that Prince Yadav can also play. So he had a very good smat for Delhi. So don't know what their
But
bowling
one
starting
thing
lineup is.
I should say, in the later half of the season,
Hmm.
that guy Manimaran Siddharth will come very handy. He balls very tight lines in those Lucknow pitches. If he balls that kind of lines and left on spin, he
But
will. And he also balls in power plays.
but I think they will not be able to play three spinners. If Shahbaz Ahmad is playing, they will not be able to play
Okay.
three spinners.
Might be he will get a chance because I have seen him bowling the last 2 seasons.
Yeah,
He's very good.
yeah, he's a good
Especially the
bowler.
power plays, he balls a very tight lines and he gets wickets also.
Can he bat? No, no.
Not sure. I haven't seen him,
Okay.
but very good bowler. Like
Yeah, it might happen. Like he can come into picture later on. So what will be
yeah,
your playing 11 to start with?
for me, the opening should be Rishabh Pant and Aaron Markram.
Okay.
Rishabh Pant, I'm saying because of two reasons. First reason is like they have invested a lot on him.
Hmm.
Okay, so they want him to play the anchor role from the beginning itself, and also it will also bring the left-right combination.
Yeah.
The second point is very crucial because at this point of time, Rishabh Pant is not a part of the India team's T20.
Correct.
Sanju Samson is playing as an opener.
Correct.
So if he wants to get into that India side,
Hmm.
so he has to open the innings.
Hmm.
Otherwise, in that India side, there is no place for Rishabh Pant in the middle overs.
Correct.
It's packed with good players.
Exactly. Correct.
So what I think is Rishabh Pant should open the innings with LSG
Yeah.
along with Aiden Mark.
Yes.
One down can be Michel March.
Yes, and also if you see, to just to continue from where you left, basically if you see, um, in whatever innings, Rishabh Pant had like big innings like some 70, 80s, 80, 90, those kind of scores, whatever he had in the future, in the past, you will always see that he is taking like first 10, 15 balls. By 30 balls, he is probably at 40, and then he just launches.
Yeah,
So if he can get to bat 20 overs, like if he gets out, that's a different thing. Maybe if he bats for 50 balls, 50 deliveries, most often he will be scoring like 90, and that's a
yeah.
huge thing to have. A person like Rishabh Pant, when he's set, he can really access 360. Okay, he can create very weird angles. He can hit you at places where you cannot even
Many
imagine.
places he can hit you.
Yeah, huh?
Demoralize the bowlers
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, immense talent, and yeah, that's
And
a.
also he started his career as an opener also. He likes to open.
See, in many interviews, he actually told कि किसको अच्छा नहीं लगता open करने का, तो he didn't get the chance, but he always wanted to open.
On
So,
opening.
for me also, like Aiden Markram, Mitch Marsh, and Rishabh Pant, this will be top three.
Top three.
Okay, now who will bat at one and two and three? That I'm not really sure about.
For me, Rishabh Pant should open because I think like for it will be beneficial for India also. Like if Sanju Samson gets out of form for India, then he can come straight into the playing 11.
For me, Rishabh Pant and Mitch Marsh should open, where Mitch Marsh will be playing that out and out hitter role, and Rishabh Pant will take some time to settle down, and Eden Markram should be at one down. Okay.
One. Yeah, that can be
Yeah,
a case of.
that is what I want, because if both Pant and Eden Markram are trying to settle, then there is a problem with LSG where they will be scoring like 40 out of six
Yeah.
overs. Anyway, so that is up to their management, but top three will be this. Now coming
Yes.
to four, it's Nicholas Puran.
Nicholas Puran.
Yeah, surely
Number four.
Nicholas Puran. Five is
You
Ayush
can't
Badoni.
play Nicholas Puran below four.
Yeah, yeah,
It
he
will
is
be
the
a
most
waste.
experienced player in terms of the recent form. In last 2 3 years, he had played.
Someone sometimes they might bring in Ash Badani at number four, but I don't think so.
No,
They
no,
should have
Ayush Badoni will play at five this time.
five. He
Yeah,
should play at five.
yeah, he will be playing at five. So Nicholas Puran and David Miller, in between Ayush Badani will be sandwiched.
Yeah,
Left, right, left.
left, right, left.
Okay,
That should.
so that kind of a combination. Huh, it might happen that let's say Rishabh Pant is there, he is playing, and at that moment Aiden Markram and that guy got out. Aiden Markram and Mitch Marsh got out in first 5 overs. Now you need a left and right hand combination. In that kind of places, probably Ayush Badani can come and
You
hold the
can
innings
just
for a
shuffle
few
the
overs.
batting in
Yeah.
that.
So basically, our 4 5 6 is Nicholas Puran, Ayush Badani, and David Miller.
David
So
Miller.
in David Miller, they have a good finisher.
Yeah.
Okay, top six looks good. Now 7 and 8.
Seven can be Abdul Samad as an impact sub. I can say.
Yeah, I think Abdul Samad and Shahbaz Ahmed will be there 7 and 8.
Shabazz will play
Yeah,
like in the playing 11.
surely he will play because
If
they.
like if it is a bowling lineup, if it is a bowling first team, then Shabazz will be at seven, and the four pacers will be
No,
eight,
no,
nine, ten,
let's
11.
talk about batting. Bowling, we will
Batting,
think about impact. So
yeah,
basically, for me, to start with, Abdul and Shahbaz are there 7 8.
seven, eight, yeah,
Okay, and maybe some days someone like Rajavardhan Hangarkekar can play. I don't know how will Shahbaz Ahmad perform,
yeah,
and then their 9 10 11 will be Ravi Bishnoi for sure, and two
The English
pacers.
language. And two paces.
Who are those two pacers? Nobody knows at this moment.
Who is like is there fit or not?
Yeah, and
For
now
sure, Mayank Yadav is not fit for the first 3, 4, 5 games.
yes, and
So
Mohsin Khan will be
Akashdeep
ruled out.
Akashdeep can play, and if Avesh is fit, then Akashdeep and Avesh can come
Avesh
into
is
the
not fit for the first few matches.
first few matches.
Yeah, Akashdeep is
Then
also injured.
If Shardul comes, then Shardul will work into
Yeah,
that
if Shardul plays, then they have batting till 9.
nine.
Yeah, so that will be a great addition for
And who
them.
will be the impact then for bowling?
Somebody like M Siddharth, or
Okay.
maybe somebody. See, they are lacking pacer, but if Avesh Khan, Akashdeep, and Mayank Yadav, these three players get fit, then one of these three, maybe Mayank Yadav, can come as an impact player because he has some injury concerns. He will
Yeah.
just come, bowl those quick 4 overs or three
And
overs and go.
go.
Okay, so Mayank Yadav can.
Was Avesh Khan there in the auction last time also? LSG picked him up, and then they traded him to Rajasthan, I think, right?
Delhi.
Delhi or
Oh,
not
Rajasthan,
the
Rajasthan, correct, yeah.
Rajasthan,
In
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan, he had a very good season.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
again they bought him again this season.
Yeah, and also
So then,
Avesh Khan, when he went to South Africa tour, he was bowling so good.
yeah,
He has improved a lot. His wide Yorkers are really lethal at this moment.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can
Now,
really bowl them with utmost control.
yeah,
So if their bowling gets fit, it is a not a great bowling, but a ठीक ठाक bowling है. लेकिन I feel I don't know, man. If there is injury concerns, they don't have anyone to support.
yeah.
Okay, so
International is the main like lacking thing in their
yeah,
squad.
their injury concerns are there. So how much will you rate this team?
It's a tough question, but I'll rate it as 7 out of 10.
Yeah, only because they have few match winners
Match wins.
like Rishabh Pant, Nicholas Puran, David Miller.
David Miller.
Okay, these three players, and nobody in bowling is a match winner as such. Like
Bowling, and like if Mayank Yadav comes
yeah,
from injury and he balls those
four.
crucial overs in the
Yeah,
middle, he balls in the middle.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is the main thing. Those
Where
crucial,
wicket taking is not easy.
yeah, and he considers the set batsman.
Yeah.
That will come very handy for them.
So they have three sheer match winners, and the fourth and fifth are subject to availability. So and Mitch Marsh, we should not forget about him.
Which
You
much.
never know what to expect. Like he can have 15 ball 50, those kind of innings very often. So I will also rate them 7 out of 10. But if their bowlers are not fit, it can become like really tough for them. Okay,
Yeah,
Rishabh Pant will have a very tough season if their bowlers are not fit because IPL is
bowling,
always won by bowling teams. Okay,
bowling teams.
batting you can they have enough batting to kind of manage
Now the
everything.
pitches are like that. Batting will definitely come. Like
Yeah,
it will be easy,
yeah, batting
but
will be okay for them. They will
okay for
score
them. But
like they will not score like SRH. They will not score 200 every day maybe, but most of the days they will be okay. But if their bowling is not there, they will find it really difficult. That's it. I think we
so,
covered
do
the
you see
bases.
them qualifying for the playoffs?
It's tough.
Tough.
It's tough.
Maybe they can be the fifth or sixth team to
Yeah,
me.
if their players get fit, Mayank Yadav, Avesh Khan, these kind of players, they can really come good.
Yeah.
Okay, you never know
The
actually.
batting is for me. The batting is a like 9 out of 10. If you say
Not
the batting,
nine because if you see out of like six are okay, seven they don't have 7 8 very strong 7 8. Okay,
like Miller can play and Puran if he
no
is
no
there
up
till
to six it's okay. Miller is coming at six, right? You
yeah.
but you cannot rate Abdul Samad Shahbaz Ahmed that highly yet.
Not required if they bat. That is their bat deep, but it's good. I
Yeah,
should say.
it's good, but it's not
Good
9
batsman.
out of 10. It can be 8 out of 7 out of 10 is okay. If you see the other teams where somebody like Russell is coming at 7, okay, CSK, MS Dhoni, Jadeja are coming at 7 8.
Yeah.
Like if you compare with those teams, they lack.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That is for sure.
yeah, it's not that they have 8 good batters or
No.
9 at
But
9.
Samat can play the role like it's a 5, 6 ball role, 10 ball role.
See,
He can
man,
do.
if somebody couldn't play that role in flat Hyderabad pitches, he will find it difficult in Lucknow. That's the reality. Okay, he has never ever done something like that. He always had roles. If you even remember against the match against KKR in the qualifier one.
But that was a role that was not according to his role. He was given like wickets fell at very
No,
crucial
no,
intervals and
there he had a chance. He is a player. Come on, man. He's playing IPL. You can all when your wickets are gone. You have 6 7 overs to bat. There also you cannot come and hit two sixes and get out. If you have hit two sixes in an over, you can just knock a ball. You have to show that maturity, which Ramandeep can show, Rinku Singh can show, with which a lot of players, Nitish Reddy has shown last year, right?
it's a shit, yeah.
So if others are coming later, like after you have started playing IPL, he has already played like quite a few seasons, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot always expect, right? I will
He
just
has to
come
give
and
that
bat like that.
impact. He has to give that impact, like Ashutosh Sharma did for Punjab last season.
Yeah, yeah.
That impact he needs to give.
In if you see in many matches they were like down in like 12, 15, 13 overs, and Ashutosh Sharma and this guy they retained, right, Shashank.
Prashant Singh, sir.
So they
Prashant
both
Singh.
of them stepped up, but he never did.
Yeah.
So I think he's a very overhyped player. Only because of his six setting abilities he gets a team, but if that gets lacked, it will be his last option. It can
Yeah.
also there is immense talent in India. Okay. Anyways, so let us see how they perform. But for me, they are not qualifying.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.